Welcome back to the channel if you're new. I'm all about teaching you everything there is to know about Hawaii and its real estate, but you just can't find it in the listing. And today, guys, we're going to talk about the cheap, fun activities that you can do here on the beautiful island of Maui. And trust me, I'm a specialist at this, not because I'm cheap, but because I've raised 4 kids here on the island of Maui. And let me tell you, on an island where you go out to breakfast and spend $250 with your 4 kids, where a glass of orange juice is $12, you quickly learn, like, what can we do here that's going to be sustainably fun and cool and not going to break the bank? So I've got 10 years under my belt of doing cool stuff on Maui that's relatively affordable. So I'm going to extend the new selfie stick, right? Extend it out. I'm going to show you guys this. So if you guys are new to the channel, obviously you don't know why I'm pointing at this, but it's been breezy on Maui lately. I've had some microphone issues. So now we've got the big dead cat. So let me know if it's working better. Hopefully it is. Please let me know, because it's breezy right now. So if you can hear me, it's not like that means this little guy is paying off the dead cat. So all right, here we're gonna do right real quick. By the way, I'm just sitting here, right? Sitting here by the beach. I got my little buddy right there, ready to rock and roll. I'm going to show you some of the beautiful condos around here, and some of them are going to be ones that I'm sure you guys are curious about. We've got Sunset Terrace right there, Honokawa Palms. We've got Honokawa East. Oh yeah, the sands right down there. These are some of the lowest cost condos. Well, Maui Sunset, you rent them. Everyone lives at Maui Sunset, by the way, when you first move here. But I'm going to show you some of these because I'm sure you're curious what they're all about, where they're at, what they look like on the outside. So I'm going to do that after I talk about the cheapest things to do on Maui. But I'm just cracking up. Anyway, I won't tell you why. But anyway, oh yeah, I was thinking about Costco last night. If you guys enjoyed Chad, give him a shaka, give him a thumbs up. Next time you're in Costco, just find Chad and give him a hug. We love Chad. And I'm sorry, Chad. I'm sorry, Costco. I didn't get permission for turning on my iPhone. So that's why I'm at a public park right now, hoping that I don't get in trouble, right? Is this okay? I'm not offending anybody, am I? Just sitting here watching the sun go down. But you never know. I mean, who knows, right? Nothing surprises me anymore. It's one of my mom's favorite sayings. She says, Eric, nothing surprises me anymore. So hopefully everything will be cool. All right, so 5 top things to do on Maui that are cheap and fun. Number 1, right over here. It's real simple. Just sit on the beach. I know. It's understated simplicity, but all you need is a Tommy Bahama chair, which you can rent those. You can buy them at Costco as well. If you find Chad, he's nice enough to let you buy something without taking a picture of it or filming it. But just come here and sit on the beach. That's all I recommend you do. It's cheap, it's very effective, and let's never forget, that's the reason you come to Maui, right? You come here to relax, to unwind, to reconnect with nature, to reconnect with yourself, to reconnect with your spirit, to reconnect with your family, just to reconnect, because we live very disconnected lives. So this will put you back on Mother Earth, right? Feel the sand, feel the grass, whatever. Just don't do anything and just watch the sun go down, watch the whales pop. Maybe you see a spinning dolphin. Whatever it is, maybe you just feel the trade wind just blowing like crazy and your dead cat is keeping everyone from getting annoyed. But whatever it is, you take a moment and just do nothing. And I truly believe the best things in life are actually 100% free. Of course, you got to get here, right? And trust me, sitting on the beach in Maui is better than a lake in Minnesota. It just is. It's more comfortable. And the sunsets are pretty. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2, now I know this could get on the cutting edge of, whatever, but I just like to shoot straight with you guys, just the true, honest reality of what we do on Maui. And we hotel hop, man. We pool hop. That's what we do. Don't tell anybody, but we pool hop. And it's okay. So that's a cheap activity, man. I'm just being honest with you, man. It's okay, right? It's okay. What does that mean? You're just cruising by a hotel, you look over, you go, oh man, we want to check out the hot tub, want to go look at the pool, want to go hang out for a little bit. Maybe you come stay at that hotel next time. So you're kind of giving it a preview. You're like previewing the hotel. But it's cheap, it's fun, it's easy, the kids love it. It's just the truth, right? So don't get mad at me, don't get upset at me because I turned my camera on at Costco. Everyone does it. Don't shoot the messenger, right? I'm just representing the reality. So it's fun, it's cheap, the kids will have a great time, and you can tell them that Eric West said it's okay. Don't get me in trouble, guys. Okay, number 3, go to a farmer's market. Not only at a farmer's market can you meet really cool people, but you can buy some fresh veggies that are like grown in the most awesome environment, the freshest air. That's why we have the longest lifespan of any state. We have the freshest air and the best soil in Kula, where most of it's grown. You can meet people. Matter of fact, right across the street here in Honokawa, check it out. I was cheating. I just read the sign. I didn't know what to say next. So I was like, oh man, what does this sign say? It says the farmer's market. Well, there's one here, there's one in the upcountry, and there's one over at the Queen Ka'umanu Mall. So it's a great opportunity to meet people. It's a great opportunity to buy some fresh food, and also just to meet interesting folks. Because one of the coolest things about Maui is we've got some interesting people that live here. Some of the most talented people in the world, some of the most artistic, musicians, artists, and they all go to these farmers markets and they hang out. So you could probably meet your next friend, show them the aloha spirit, and tell them Chad sent you. Just kidding. But anyways, that's number 3. Number 4. I did think about these ahead of time, by the way, guys. I'm just not making this stuff up on the fly, I promise you. Okay, number 4. Hang on a second. Just kidding. That's funny. What is number 4? Hang on a second. I remembered it. What is it? Oh, hang on. I am not. Oh, it is. I thought of all these ahead of time, by the way. Hiking. I know that sounds kind of whatever, but the cool thing about hiking is there's a lot of places on Maui that you can go hike, and I believe it'll be some of the best times you'll ever have. You'll see the island from a whole different angle. You've got these different hikes that are just amazing. Like even here in the West Maui Mountains, you can go up there and you can hike around for days. You can get lost, like seriously lost, if you're not careful. Bring your iPhone or your Android and look at the satellite map if you get lost. But going for hikes here is very fun, it's cheap, and you get to get some exercise, and you get to see parts of the island that you'll never see here before. So in the comments section, hit me with what's your favorite hike on Maui. I know there's someone watching this that's like the hiking aficionado for the Maui area. I've done a lot too, but I'm not going to spend the time here talking about all of them. But that to me is just a really cool thing to do. And now the most off-the-cuff, craziest, cheap thing you can do on Maui. You ready? Go to a golf course, and instead of playing around, tell the golf guy, what's his name? You know what he's talking about, the guy that runs the golf course. Tell him you just want to do a ride along. It's usually pretty cheap, right? Not that expensive. And you get to cruise on some of the most beautiful scenes that you'll see. Because guess what? The golf courses, they bought out some of the best real estate on Maui. So you basically get to, you know, go for a ride on a golf cart, meet some new people. You don't have to golf, but I'll bet you they'll let you tee off if you're willing to take a mulligan, because you'll probably need one. And for you guys that are not golfers, that means you take like a second shot, and it's not supposed to count. I took mulligans pretty much every shot. I think I did. I didn't always tell people I took it. No, I was very honest. I'm a very honest golfer. I just tell people I suck, and are you sure you want to golf with me? Because there's going to be a lot of mud flying. There's going to be a lot of dirt. It's going to get ugly. And I might quit early and just start drinking. Just kidding. Okay, so that is the ride along on the golf cart. I'm telling you, it's underrated. No one does it. And I don't know if I'm on 4 or 5. I can't remember. But I'm gonna give you the last one. This is not like free. I mean, most of what I've told you so far is free, but a good one does not cost that much money, but I think is a great bang for your buck, is going for a sunset cruise, because the sunset cruises are not that expensive. And if it's whale season, you get like a free whale watch out of it. You get a spinner dolphin watch out of it. You can get lots of drinks if you're a drinker. And it's just a good value, man. So I think that is awesome. And so those are my cheap activities. Hit me in the comments with any ideas that you have in terms of what are the best, cheapest activities to do on Maui. Just to recap, right? Sit on the beach, in a chair, reconnect with yourself, with God, with nature, with your family, and relax. Get that blood pressure down. The whole reason you come here, again, in my opinion, is to relax. Relax. Hang on, I gotta get that sun in there. Relax and unwind. So that's cheap. Just a beach chair by a Tommy Bahama at Costco. The Chad will let you. And then, no, sorry. By the way, if you haven't watched the Costco video from last night, just put in there Costco 2022 Maui, and you'll find it. It was good times. It was real good times. Good memories. And then number 2, I just rewind the video and watch it. I already forgot all of them. Number 2, pool hop. You got a pool hop, man. Come on, it's okay. Oh yeah, do the treasure. Aloha treasure box, whatever, because it's not really free. It's a gift exchange, so it'll cost you $100. But you don't have to do it. You can just go there, take a picture, take a selfie, write in the book. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful outlook right there at Black Rock. Check it out in the video called Eric West Aloha Box Treasure Hunt, whatever, you can find it. So without any further ado, I know this was kind of a long sit-down little chat. Hope you're still with me. Of course, the sun's going down. It's a beautiful little spot right here. Honokawa Beach Park is where I'm at right now, and we are going to go for a quick ride on the one wheel. We're testing the new microphone Dead Cat, hoping You're not hearing this beautiful trade wind. By the way, we love the trade winds because they keep us nice and cool. It's that classic tropical breeze that just keeps you nice and comfortable. It's unlike other places where it gets kind of hot and muggy. Not Hawaii, man. We don't have that problem here because the trade winds are always keeping us nice and comfortable. So we love them, but they're not very friendly on microphone. So let me know in the comments if this is working better. I've had some microphone issues this year, so hopefully that's over with now. Okay, so real quick, I'm gonna give you a quick little tour of this area. We're gonna go for a ride on the one wheel. I'm gonna show you some condos. By the way, if you haven't figured it out, I'm a practicing realtor here on the beautiful island of Maui. Love to help any way I can. Buy, sell, trade, hang out, just talk real estate. That's how I'm putting 4 kids through college, so I appreciate all your business. And, boy, the lower back, man, you get older, I don't know what it is. It's just been kind of sore lately. Man, gotta keep doing that yoga. So let's just take a quick look around and we're gonna go for a cruise on the one wheel. Okay, so here we are. By the way, speaking of sunset cruises, yes, there it is. That is a good time. A very, very fun activity that won't break the bank and is just spectacular. There's one there and there's another one to the right. Can you see it through the tree branches there? We're looking at the beautiful island of Lanai. You can just say Lanai too, it's okay. Also means back porch. And then over here we have the beautiful island of Molokai. You can just say Molokai too, but it's technically supposed to be Molokai. And then over here is the beautiful Halikai. Yes, and these units up here have a nice view of the park and the beach. And yes, it does have its own sandy beach, not own, but it's next to this beautiful beach park that has this sandy beach here that's here all the time. And then across the street we have Honokawa Palms. Now these are very affordable units. And believe it or not, that was the employee housing for the guys that built the Black Rock Sheraton. That's where they put up the employees. So you can buy those. That's Honokawa Palms, great location. There's a cool little looking church right there, a little chapel. And then behind the chapel there we have Sunset Terrace, which is where everybody lives when they first move here. Sunset Terrace right there. Believe it or not, it's hard to get an apartment now at Sunset Terrace. It used to be pretty easy. And then of course there's is it Badass Coffee? Is that what it is? All right, never forget guys, I'm live, unscripted, in the raw, so I'm just kind of rolling off the tip of my tongue. If I screw up, call Chad. Okay, here we go, here we go. This is Paki Maui. It's not Paki, it's Paki Maui. Another great little spot right there, vacation rentable. All right, so that's the quick tour from the standpoint of just standing here. And now we're gonna get on my little buddy. So this is my afternoon land surf. This is my little buddy, the one wheel. We're just gonna cruise around a little bit because no live would be complete without some smooth Hollywood style video. It's one of the reasons I ride the one wheel, because I like that steady eddy video. So here's the park. Obviously a cheap thing to do on Maui is just come to the park and just hang out with your kids, push them on the swings, people watch, or just sit around and do nothing. But a park is obviously a great place to do it, and Maui County has provided many epic beach parks for the locals and the tourists to enjoy. Okay, so I'm gonna head down, stay in the parking lot before I get on the lower road. By the way, this road right here is known as the lower road. It's lower Honopi'ilani, but nobody can really say that very well. So we just call it the lower road. A lot of condos are on the lower road. And one of the things I love about West Maui versus South Kihei, most of the condos are on the other side of South Kihei Road, on the mountain or the Mauka side. We are on the Makai side. A lot of the condos in West Maui are on the ocean side. There's not many in Kihei that are on the ocean side, and if they are, they're very, very expensive. Pauhana, the Royal, these different places, very expensive because there's not many right on the water. So I love this area because these are all kind of boutique-y little condos, but they're on the ocean side, on the Makai side. So real quick, before I head down to the south, or to the north, I'm going to head to the south. I'm going to show you some of the conveniences located in the area, because obviously if you're going to stay in a condo or buy a condo, it's good to know what you can walk to easily from your condo, right? Because we don't have to get in and drive all the time. You want to have some stuff nearby that you can easily access while walking. And I'm going to show you what we have here. Assuming I can make this little drop. Woo! Yes, sir! I almost bit the dust, but I'm okay. By the way, yes, we do have storage places on Maui. Here's a nice rent space. This is where my parents currently have all their stuff. They're trying the Colorado thing for a while. I guess they got two boards sitting on the beach doing nothing. But over here you can see there's some nice businesses. You've got Tattoo Miss Arepa, the hair salon, Okazuwa Honokawa. It's a deli. We've got Sensation Spa. We've got a great little fishing store right there, all about fish. Maui. Love that guy. And then there's the fish market, very popular. Best place to buy fresh fish, man. Cool. Of course, I don't want to shout it out too much because they're so popular now. You can never hardly get in there. They always sell out of fish. It's kind of annoying. It's one of the downsides with popularity, right? Not enough stuffs. So fishermen, stock them up. Okay, so now we're heading back to the north. And here's Paki Maui, as I mentioned earlier. Got basically two very distinct buildings. You have one that has garden views and is in the interior. That's that building right there. Be careful though if you buy one. The smoking section's over here, and you don't want to have a unit right by the smoking section unless you like to listen to people drink and smoke at all hours of the day. So it's those little tips like that, I believe, make a big difference when you're buying a condo and you're working with a realtor that knows a complex like the back of his hand. Because I can tell you certain things like that you don't want to learn the day after you close, right? You want to learn about it ahead of time, and you can say, no can. This is kind of a new improvement. I don't know exactly what they're doing here. I think it's a park. I mean, I really don't know, man, but check it out. Got like this high-end stamped concrete, and got like a little pond or swamp, and I don't know, man. What's going on here? They got some. This must be like a little park, because here's some parking in the park for your handicapped people. So I don't know, man. If somebody knows what they're building right here, it looks kind of parky to me, but I really don't know. Huh. There's those beautiful Hawaiian chickens. By the way, guys, I hope we don't get the black screen tonight. I know lately it's been kind of a tormenting factor. But I don't, even though I don't sell these units, I want to show you, a lot of you guys thinking about moving here. We have the infamous Sunset Terrace. The one, the only. Now these are just apartments that you rent, right? Of course it says Maui Beach Resort Luxury Rentals. Did they change the name? It's always been Sunset Terrace to me. But who knows? Things are always changing. But I don't spend much time here, obviously, because I can't sell them. But I know that they're immensely popular. So there we go. And then right in front, of course, is this little shopping center here. It's in front of Honokawa Park. And it has got Boss Frog, so a great place to get your snorkel gear. Could have a car coming in here, you want to be careful. Alright, here we go. It does say Sunset Terrace here, man. So yeah, I don't know, Maui Beach Resort, maybe they changed the name, I don't know. Maybe that's the management company, whatever. Hit me in the comments if you know. Boss Frog, got a little massage. Get you a massage right here. And then there's also a gift store. And of course there's the badass coffee. That just make you want to drink coffee. If you're like me, man, I could drink coffee like any time of the day. I kind of get bummed at about 8 o'clock at night. I'm like, can't drink coffee. And then of course here is the little market next door. The little market that can. I don't know why they're not open right now. Huh. But whatever. So Sunset Terrace all the way back in here. Okay guys, so now we're going to keep going. Hang in there with me. Try to keep it as exciting as I can. This is where the farmers market is, of course. I think it's on Saturdays. Beautiful Honokawa Park. So really the Honokawa Park is really the centerpiece of this whole area. And obviously some of the businesses around here. And if you kept going down the road to the south, you'd eventually hit the grocery store, Times Market. So here's Honokawa Palms. And when these hit the market these days, guys, they go really, really fast. So it's a fee simple property. It's vacation rentable. And look at that location. And continuing this direction, we're going to end up at Honokawa East. I get like 18 calls on this place every week because they're low cost, but they are leasehold. So usually when people learn that they're leasehold, they kind of lose interest a little bit there, which is understandable. But the old Honokawa East, man, hit me in the comments, guys, if any of you have lived here or stayed here. You can't rent them out long, short term. So there's that. They got a very vintage tennis court. There's actually a pool back there. So, you know, for a long-term complex, it's got some nice amenities. Kind of cool. And here's the actual building. So that's Honokawa East. And yeah, maybe there are some fee simple units in there. I don't know. I haven't actually sold one of these. I just get lots of calls on them. But I kind of wanted to show it just because I know a lot of people are interested in where this is located and what's going on. Of course, here to the left is the Sunset Terrace. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to go for a quick cruise down the lower road. Because the reason I really want you guys to be aware of this area, okay, because it's a very, what's the word? It's a very unique value proposition, this area, because you have condos that are directly on the water. And if you think about it, that's premium, right? You go down to Kihei, man, and they're across the street, and you have a road in front of you, right? So you have this condo, and you got cars going right in front of it, and you have to cross the street to get to the ocean. But they sell for about the same prices as these, and these are right on the water. I mean, on the water, on the ocean, which is obviously more valuable. So I want you guys to be aware of it. They're also boutiques, so they're smaller, they're low rise, and they're just cool, man. So let's check them out real quick, and that way when you see one come on the market, you won't wonder where this thing is located. You'll know, because that dog kind of scared me. West Maui Trades, by the way, hang on. West Maui Trades, another real popular complex, because there's always stuff going on the market there for super low prices. Okay, so across the street here we have Halikai that I pointed out earlier. Fee simple, 2 buildings. One of my favorite complexes. Across the street directly is the Breakers. Hang on a second. Whoa. Got the Breakers right here. This is another nice option, one of the newer builds in West Maui. It's a long-term property. Sorry, my gimbal's doing all kinds of weird stuff. And then we have the Pikaki. Actually one of my favorite Hawaiian songs, if you guys have ever heard it. Google it up when you're done with this and just listen to it. A very, very, very cool song by, what is it, Hapa? Okay, Pikaki. Makes me want to listen to that song right now. Such a good song. Okay, continuing down. I gotta keep an eye on the cars and what I'm doing on the one wheel and make sure I don't hit nothing. Okay, Noho Nani. Oh, no Nani. This place is nuts. I almost got a unit under contract there a couple weeks ago, but someone else got it. My buyers didn't quite make up their mind quick enough. We were there when they had hit the market, but anyway, this is a great oceanfront property. Beautiful views, very nice units. And again, please do hit me in the comments if you're familiar with any of these properties, if you own here, especially if you own here and you want to sell one. Don't just hit me in the comments, like hit me on the side of the head and call me up and say, Eric, let's do this. Kula Kane. Or you could say Kula Kane. Just depends how howly you are. But this one also has got some really fantastic location right on the water. This one's got sort of a little bit of that funky shake shingle look, you know, it's a little different. Maybe doesn't have the greatest curb appeal. I'm just being honest, but I still love the complex. You just kind of get over the shake, but the shake, believe it or not, is some of the best insulation from the sun. So it really does a great job keeping the building cool. So once you get on the other side of this thing, you'll forget about all that shake and you'll just be wanting to shake a leg out to the ocean. Okay, across the street we have Lei Nani. Not Lei Nani is the best fish tacos on Maui, but Lei Nani. There's a pretty good rule of thumb On the ocean side, on the Makai side, you have short-term vacation rentals, and on the Mauka side, the mountain side, you have long-term properties pretty consistently. Makani Sands, a beautiful 3-bedroom, just hit the market today. Sad to say, I didn't get the listing. I got smoked by another agent. I don't know what he said or did, but I didn't get it. I'm big enough to admit it. Kind of sad about it, but it's all right. He only had me on that listing appointment for like 3 hours. It's no big deal. Okay, it wasn't 3 hours. Definitely a solid hour and a half though. Nice guy. I'm sure it'll sell. I had a different price in mind. I think they're maybe pushing the edge of insanity. Sometimes that's why you don't get listings, because sellers think you know, you're wrong on your opinion of value. But I always tell sellers, like, look man, I don't determine what the thing's going to sell for. The market determines that. I'm just going to guide you on how to get the highest price. And the best way to get the highest price, in my humble opinion, is to put it right about market value or a little bit under, and let the market bid it up, because it's just human nature. People are much more likely to pay more money for something if it's a competition. It's like, no, I am going to get it. Panic buying. That's what they're doing. Whereas if it's just overpriced, people are like, ugh, I don't know. They can just know. But if it's a competition, man, game over. And that's why the market's doing what it's doing right now. It's the scarcity and the supply. Guarantee, as soon as that scarcity goes away and there's options, buyers are going to be right back to their old tricks. Like, okay, but right now, take advantage of the scarcity, but don't overprice. That is my advice. Hale Royale, right across the street. Is this kind of fun, guys? I'm kind of having fun with this, man. It's going better than I thought. I got more place to ride my one wheel on the side of the road. I was having nightmares of land surfing in the middle of this road. Okay, so right now here I have Keli Aloha. It just looks hard to say, but it's really not. Keli Aloha. I'm sure I'm saying it wrong, but hey, I got the Aloha part down. Just ask Chad. Keli Aloha. All right, I'm gonna drop the Chad thing pretty quick. Give it a couple weeks. All right, so Keli Aloha, another one that's got a little bit kind of an interesting kind of, what shall we say, architecture? Kind of unique, right? Like, look at these support structures. Man, that thing can survive a hurricane or two. Just interesting, but you know, again, you don't buy it for the architecture of 1972. You buy it for that view and the access and being directly on the water. So anyway, that's Keli Aloha. Bring your Aloha after you leave Costco. All right, assuming you can check out with it still intact. Okay, so right next door to Keli Aloha, we have the beautiful timeshare known as, you ready? Koa. Honokawa. So this is a timeshare. I'm sure some of you have stayed here, because I know some of you have had these timeshares in the family forever. Again, not something that I sell. I don't sell timeshares. But if you ever need to sell your timeshare, I can put you in touch with some experts in our company that are very good at it. Just not something I specialize in. I'm in the full share business. And if you remember that that house that I put up a few days ago, that $1.25 million house, the 1,000 square footer, it's right down that street. Okay, here we go. Hale Onoloa. Hey man, I got this listing. I didn't get rejected on this one. Hale Onoloa. I've had a spree of sales here recently. All kinds of stuff, and that's just kind of how it works in condo land. They just kind of come in waves. I don't know why. And then you'll see them go dark. Just nothing will come on the market for a long time. But lately it's been Hale Onoloa's turn. Very nice complex. Of course, we're missing the pretty of the complex right now, which is on the other side with the sun setting, but I want to make sure you see the business end of it over here. Okay, so Lokilani. Huh? Love Lokilani, man. This place is nuts. You know why I like it? Because it's a flag lot. So there's like, it's not right on the ocean. I mean, it's not right on the road. Because think about it. One of the challenges with these is these units here are going to pick up road noise, right? Because a lot of the bedroom windows face the road, and so you're going to get that noise. And that place doesn't allow AC, so you're going to have those windows open listening to traffic. Whereas this one is way down, way far away from the road. So Lokilani, met a wonderful Canadian gentleman here during COVID. He bought one of these units as a foreclosure. He went to the court after the foreclosure had already been settled, and I guess in the foreclosure court they have a second round, and if the person that won the foreclosure is not there and you bid it again, then you win it. And that's how he got it. Pretty cool little tip. I think he wasn't like B106, I'm not too sure, but anyway. That's Lokilani. Just a nice complex. All right. So the big question is, am I ever going to make it to the water tonight? I don't know. For that sunset, I feel like this is like sacrilege. The sun is setting, and I'm over here on the business side of the condos. All right. Maybe we'll do a couple more. There's Kauhale Mahina Park. And then that is a little gated community of homes, believe it or not. A lot of people don't know about that, but that's pretty cool. It's like Whoville in there, just a bunch of cute little homes just stacked. All right, oh, I know what we're gonna do. Hang on a second. I hope this microphone is holding up with the wind, because it's very, very windy between me riding and the wind gusting at the moment. So let me know in the comments how that worked out. How it's working out, I should say. Aloha. And then over here we have another one of my favorite resorts. Right, Diana? Hale Mahina Beach Resort. Now this is a leasehold property, a true leasehold, 100% leasehold, but man, it is pretty epic. Got the A and the B building. What's your favorite? Everyone has their opinion. I don't know, man. I think they're both pretty cool. I'm gonna stay neutral on it. A building. And then there's Kuleana. Kuleana coming up. Hang on a second. Oh wait, couldn't forget about Hoyocho Nicho. Of course, I always say this one wrong, but I think I got it kind of close. Hayochi Nico. Fee simple property. Very rare does one hit the market, but when it does, like anything, got to jump on it. They have a little chunk of sand right in front, as does Hale Mahina. After that, we come to Kuleana. This is where I lived actually when I first moved to Maui. I rented one of these units, and it was the closest one to the ocean. And that was pretty much done. I was like, yep, wild horses aren't going to drag me off this island. They have covered parking-ish and a tennis court up there. And you used to be able to get to the surf break until they locked down the entrance there, which sucks, because this is one of the best surf breaks on West Maui, but you can't get to it anymore. And there's supposed to be beach access in between Kuleana and Hayochi Nico, but there isn't. Supposed to be though. So general public, get pissed, because you are being robbed of your access to the ocean next to the Kuleana. Just want to play fair, man. Just give the people what the people are supposed to have. Okay, man, that sunset's looking pretty tasty at the moment. But again, this place is locked down. Okay, we're going to have to go down Polynesian Shores. Okay, next door is Polynesian Shores. Sorry about the big 360 there, but I'm scrambling at the moment. And then we're probably going to stop at Polynesian Shores. By the way, Kuleana has two phases. This phase is, I think, the second phase. Notice the wood buildings. So yeah, it could have some termite, things to consider. The other buildings in phase 2 are all concrete cinder blocks. So no issues there with the termites, because the termites, thank goodness, don't like concrete. Okay, here we are, Polynesian Shores. Let's get to the sign. We just call it Polynesian Shores, Polynesian Shores. And we're just going to take this one right down the center and hopefully catch some of that sunset. I actually lived here for a while as well. I kind of got addicted to this little area. All right, Polynesian Shores just in time for the sunset. Uh-oh, I think somebody has already... I'm gonna get in trouble, guys. Here it comes. Beautiful sunset. And what we'll probably do is just see if we can head down to the water. I don't know if we can or not, but hopefully we can. Oh yeah, we got to get off the private property as quick as possible. All right, here we go. So notice at Polynesian Shores, they have access to the ocean, but you have to use this rope. So it's interesting. You kind of have to scale the wall down to their water, down to their ocean access, I should say. But at least they have ocean access. That's the good news. But it's a little sketchy.
Buddy, hello.
Yo!
Sorry, but just inform me I'm the manager here.
Okay.
No writing down on the wall. Is that please?
Oh, no worries, bro. Sorry. No worries. Yeah, there it is. See, but I made it quickly to the public area. Man, I'm telling you, one-wheel riding is dangerous business. Man, I need a Maui fix. It's stressful, guys. Risking life and limb and personal reputation. That is worth it. So, I want to show you something real quick, guys. If you look over here, this is Kuleana. Now, when I first came here, this area was all sand right here, literally. You see that? That was all sand. Now it's all rocks. Now that sand should come back, but sand comes and goes, unfortunately. But on the other side, if you can see that, Kuleana has got a beautiful little pool ladder. Goes right into the ocean. Really good snorkeling around this area. Anytime you see rocks and a point, you're going to see lots of turtles and fish. Obviously, that's their habitat. So that's a nice little cheap thing to do on Maui, is find where all the points are and snorkel them, and you're going to find the turtles. All right, I'm going to get you down to the water. Hope you guys have enjoyed this little condo tour. I know it started out with the cheap things to do on Maui, and we ended up looking at a bunch of condos. Can't help myself though. Real estate's my passion. Let me know how the microphone has been holding up. I know. I just read that comment. It's not like I'm driving my motorcycle through creating a bunch of noise, right? I'm basically on a golf cart tire. It's electric, it's quiet, it's non-intrusive, it doesn't hurt a thing. But man, I'm telling you what, people just freak out. All right guys, check out this angle. Ready? We're gonna get a little bit deeper in the rocks. Get you right into that Pacific Ocean. Hopefully you can hear the sound. Mike is good, brah. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. I'm squinting and I have the camera as far as away as because I can, and I'm squinting. Beautiful, love it. Ah, that's right, kitty. Look at that, huh? Just tasty. It's the tasty Maui sunset. So the microphone, have you heard the wind? Have you heard that annoying wind thing, or has it been wind free? So if you're just joining the live right now, guys, we've had a wonderful time talking about the beautiful, cheap things to do on Maui. And this actually is one of those things, which is just sitting on the beach doing nothing, watching the sun go down. And if you're not here on the island, then you've got this to always come to, which is your Maui fix. No wind, thank you. And not just for you, but also for me. This is a nice break for my day, which is usually pretty hectic. And so it's nice just to come down here and just watch God's beauty unfold every day. It's a new painting in the sky. We like to look around at the cloud formations and cool pool. Look at this little thing. This is pretty cool, huh? We just find cool stuff like that. Like, there's a cool little opening. That's a wave, dude. No way. Ready, guys? You guys are gonna get barreled in a volcanic rock. That is awesome. I love it. All right, we're just gonna go around the other side of that opening because that just looks cool. All right, let's see what it looks like on this side. Oh yeah, that's a big long tube right there. All right, back to the important stuff. Sorry, I digress. Everything I do has to involve a surfing something in one way or another. All right, let's zoom in on this guy a little bit, shall we? Jaws, yeah, you ain't kidding. It's exactly what it looks like. I'm sitting on this volcanic rock right now, and let me tell you what, it is not comfortable. Oh. It's like a bed of nails. Sorry, camera's kind of moving up and down there on me. Got a new gimbal, so I'm just learning. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and make it shorter because I think that'll give it more stability. There we go. All right. Now we're playing with fire. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that, guys. New equipment. That's how we get better in life, right? We try new things and we suffer through the trial and error. You guys ever do this when you come on vacation? Just come to the ocean and just stare at the rocks and the water and just... I do it all the time, man. Just endless entertainment. Watching the little fish and the crabs and just whatever's going on in this little micronic world. That's what I love about scuba diving. You have to go down and see this whole universe. It's like a whole city and a town, and like the fish know each other, man. They're just like hanging out. Like, hey, Joe. I mean, I believe that, man. These animals have relationships, and they have their own little hale, their own little houses that they live in at night, because they go in there at night and they're like hanging out, and you come by with your light and they look out and they go, oh, Marge, someone's outside the house with a big ass flashlight. Who the heck is it? I don't know. Get back in here, George. It's okay, Marge. Don't worry about it. It's just those damn scuba divers. I'm telling you, man, you can just see it. If you dive the same place over and over, you like see the same fish in the same houses every night. It's crazy, Dad. Gorgeous, huh? Ah. Not too windy down here though, nice and protected. Thank you for your time, Eric, and showing and sharing Maui with your audience almost every day. My pleasure. Where did you live before Maui? Denver, Castle Rock. Yeah, I think those wood buildings are probably still safe, man. Termites are very merciful. They only eat every other 2x4. Kind of like this little angle over here where these waves are kind of crashing in. You see this? There you go. Maui waves are the heat of the earth. Huh. Another thing I really love about Maui is all these cook pines, man. Just these random cook pines, especially down by the ocean. Just a little Rocky Mountain high right here on the water. Right? Just to see a pine tree, man. There's just something about a pine tree that's just, it's almost like Christmas. And they're all over the place, man. Love that about Maui. So unique. Try to find that down in the Bahamas. Good luck. Oh, wait a second. Here's another cheap activity on Maui. Remember, that's the name of this video. Check out this dude. Come down and do some fishing. You can do that all day long. All night long on Maui. Matter of fact, it's the only way. I'll give you guys a tip. Here's something you won't know. And it actually flows in really good with the name of this video. Don't tell anybody though. So the only way you can legally camp on the beaches in Hawaii, legally, because you can't camp on the beaches here, it's illegal. But you can legally camp on a beach if you have a fishing line out. That's the deal. So if you see locals down there camping and they got all these fishing lines going in the water, that's why. Because if an officer comes by at 3 in the morning, he sees those fishing lines, he goes, hey, it's legal. All right, remember who told you this stuff, man? Come on. I'm trying to help you out. I'm going to keep you out of camping jail. Comment section. What's the big sport fish all these shore fishermen are going after? What's it called? You see the stickers on the back of all the cars here. And the funny thing is they all catch about one a year if they're lucky. All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, I want to say thank you so much. It's been an honor and a pleasure and a joy. I only got in trouble once on this video. I'm trying not to fall on these rocks. Okay, there we go. Now I'm back on solid ground. And I got to show you one of my favorite things of Hawaii at night, Maui at night, is the Tiki Torches, right? There's just something about a Tiki Torch that just says Hawaii. You can see that wind blowing my phone around there. Love the Tiki Torches. Creates that cool ambiance. Looking to the south here, we've got the big Pink Hotel. Of course, we're going to keep talking condos. Pink Hotel, you can't buy that though. Can't buy me love. You can't buy the Pink Hotel. Well, it's a timeshare, so you can, but it used to be an Embassy Suites. Now it's Kaanapali Beach Club. And then we've got next to that Kaanapali Shores, Papakea, Paki Maui right there. Remember we just saw Paki Maui? There it is in all its glory. And right behind the fishermen there is Halikai, Pikaki, that whole string of condos I just showed you. So I'm actually making a video right now of my drone flying down the entire west side of Maui, showing every condo from the drone as it goes down. How many square feet, how many buildings, how many rooms, fee simple, does it have a air conditioner, does it allow pets? So yeah, just a beautiful little succinct video. It's taking me about 2 months to make. A lot of editing, but can't wait for that to come out. Should be a great resource for people. You can see what that oceanfront condo looks like from the ocean, not just the business side on the street. So, all right, guys. Well, hey, as always, it's been an honor, a joy, and a privilege to bring you the Maui Fix. If you've enjoyed the video, be sure to hit that like button. I know you guys get tired of me saying it, and I get tired of saying it. But hey, man, it's my job, right? It's what I got to do. I'm a YouTuber. Love a thumbs up. Love a shaka. I want YouTube to put a shaka button on YouTube. Why? Because it's not a thumbs up, it's not a thumbs down, it's a yes sir. Because Shaka says it all. It says relax, enjoy, take it easy, lower the blood pressure. Yes sir. It's the Shaka. Some people comment like, oh, it's like a devil signal. Sure, it was not some devil signal. It was a guy that worked in a plantation that had lost his fingers, and this is what he did, man. So it's just, it says it all. It says relax, chill out, have a good time, have the aloha spirit, and just be good, man. It's all good. It's all good. And that says it right there. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Till next time I shall return. I don't know where, I don't know when, but I promise you one thing for sure. It'll be from the best island in the world, the best lifestyle on earth, Maui, Hawaii. Eric West, out. Much aloha to you and your ohana. Oh yeah, Richardson, welcome, Mr. and Mrs. Richardson, welcome to Maui. I hope you enjoy your first night in your beautiful condo. Welcome to Maui. So excited for you guys, and thanks for letting me be your agent. I really do appreciate it. Now, look at all these comments coming in. I should stick around and read these things. Mahalo, Eric, and everyone. And then it disappears. But I tried my best. I really did. I'll get the bifocals back on one of these days. All right, guys. Take care. Much aloha.